In early 2011, I was approached by a friend with a question. How would you like to broadcast football games? To that point, my broadcast career was pretty much done in front of my TV, on my couch, and much to the dismay of my family. But today, because of webcasting, I get to share my enthusiasm for high school sports with fans across the state.
Here's Garrett on the counter. Big hole across the 30-yard line. Garrett Vaughn set sail for the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale.
We are Spirit 52, capturing the real spirit of high school sports in Arkansas. Presented by First Security Bank and by Gatorade, inspiring us all to what's possible.
For years, the only way to view a local high school sporting event without being in the stands was for parents to record it on a VHS camcorder and share it. But thanks to high schools embracing innovation, fans all across Arkansas can see their teams broadcast on live streams wherever they may be.
You are looking live from Prairie Grove Tiger Stadium, tonight's Super Contest.
The way it really got started here at Prairie Grove was Kendall Lehman. The year that our girls won the state championship, which was 2009-2010 school year, Kendall did some type of stream from the state championship. The vision at that moment was, one day we got to get this in the hands of the kids.
I see every school doing it. And I think that's the one thing. In 10 years, regardless of the size of school and the way kids are growing up around this technology, stadiums are going to be built, press boxes are going to be built with more of the equipment that we need to be able to broadcast the games live. I think it's going to become much more the norm.
It feels like you're part of the game again. It's exciting to do. It's a great outreach for the community and something that we feel that the community really appreciates.
We're giving people a way to watch the game without actually being at the game. What I've seen it do to the football program, the basketball program, any program that the streaming is taking place, and what it's done for the kids that participate in it has made me a believer.
What we've found over time is that as viewership increases, attendance to the game increased. And I think most of the people who watch this, especially, we hear so much from grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles and family members that are out of state that watch our broadcast.
It seems like a no-brainer after you think about it that streaming these athletic events was a good thing in many respects to what's best for kids.
Not only does live streaming games provide a wider audience for athletes competing, it also provides an opportunity for students to operate cameras and help in the production of the streams.
These kids are showing up for game nights or traveling with the team, long distances, putting in long hours to be able to get a product done that they have ownership in.
These opportunities didn't exist for me when I was graduating high school. Teaching the next generation of broadcasters, whether it's in front of the camera or behind the camera, is something I'm passionate about. And it's not easy to grab a camera and shoot a football game. I'm getting to see younger people come along and learn some of those jobs.
Awesome to see the kids from when they first start, seeing where they come in where they have no idea even how to plug in a camera to even check audio levels. They can run the whole program by the end of it.
Well, I want to recognize our broadcast crew tonight. On camera, we got Miles Lowe and Ethan Sam, and helping with producing tonight, Christian Dowdy and Stephen Vickery, and that is our webcast crew tonight.
10 years ago, the thought of this impossible. Now it's an everyday occurrence. I think it is great for our community. People know about us. And one of the things that we try to take a lot of pride in is that we want people to think it's as professional as possible. So you're conscious that someone sitting in Stuttgart is watching the game, and you want to make sure that you say some nice things about their players as well. It's easy to be a homer. It takes a little more time and effort to make sure that you're doing a fair job for your opponent as well.
The future of live streaming is bright as it continues to spread to more schools and new capabilities are added that will benefit students on and off the field.
As technology gets cheaper for us to be able to buy it and to be able to implement it, we hope that in the future it's going to feel like you're just watching like an ESPN.
What I can tell you is the more times districts have an experience with something like streaming video when they do athletic events and it pays off, the more apt they're willing to take a chance on the next thing. When we can sit there and be proud in the state that we are cutting edge as far as what we're doing with technology, it puts our state in a standpoint where we can be proud of what we're doing with our kids.
I always dreamed when we used to do this, I said, one day I want to get these kids involved and I want to just show up, throw my headset on and start talking. I live that almost every Friday night, and so it's a lot of fun.
I formation, the pitch to Michael George. He got a block, he cuts it upfield, he finds the end zone.
I hope you enjoyed this week's story brought to you by First Security Bank. Here's a sneak peek at next week's episode.
If you could define a miracle, all you have to do is look at her.
The fact that she made it through the first 48 hours when they told us she would not live, it's definitely 1 in a billion.
So that's going to do it for tonight. Again, our East Lab, Heath Whitley, Miles Eubanks, Alex Henry, Cade Graham, Maya Dotson, Delaney Randolph, appreciate them.
Good evening and welcome to the Wildcat Sports Network. I'm Nick Luttrell. Normally, you see me on the sidelines, but tonight I'm taking over the studio for a show you won't want to miss.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Sports Talk, Hogs in 60, Touchdown Club, or Spirit 52 coverage. See you next time.